spawning in the red color, playing as the humans on Evergreen Forest. This is the Mad Hat. And on the other side, we have got Pennywise playing as the Dark Elves. The teal. Heroes are gonna be the Guardian of Nor, and we've also got the Wolf Guard Commander. Let's see the pathing these guys will take. Looks like Mad Hat is going to the front first. He wants a stone anyway, right? So this is all good. Oh, best friend wants to be VIP. He gets to be VIP, of course. By the way, Mad Hat, I believe, did stream this game, so some of you might have seen this already. And he also does YouTube casts, so check that out. Links will be provided on YouTube and on Twitch. I'm pretty sure he's on in the chat, so you can click his name. See those skills. Mad Hat has Shadow Strike, Fatal Blow, Whirlwind, and Double Deep Waters. This is how I also like to play. Then either Replenishing Strike next or some Brute Force. Don't know. I like Replenishing Strike still, even after the nerfs. For Penny, we have got Soul Explosion. We got Debilitating Blow and 1 Deep Waters, and he's holding on to points for some reason. I would have liked him to spend it on blocking momentum or something. But instead he's getting concentration and brute force. I mean, it works, right? But against humans, you're gonna want that blocking, I think. With blocking momentum, every time you block, you get back some health and focus. That just kind of keeps you going. Will be dead on both sides, and of course Penny has gone with a triple wood and single hunt build. This wood is very far back. And then we got a woodcutter here and the hunting cabin here, so everything's very standard. For Mad Hat, we had a stonecutter, double wood, single hunt, and only the 3 workers in the stonecutter, so everything's very standard here as well. He's got the stonecutter up front here. And oh, he doesn't want the woodcutter there. He wants the hunting cabin. Interesting. And instead he's gonna get the woodcutter down here then. Yep, that works. I mean, there's a lot of wood here. It makes sense. Does lose a bit of time though with the juggle. We're gonna get a Hall of Pain in the main base for Penny. So that should be probably producing infiltrators. They've got reduced cost now, so as soon as you have a little bit of wood, you can afford them very easily. I might argue too easily, considering the way Dark Elf works, especially when you have a almost unkillable hero like the Guardian of Nor. Seriously, you guys, you spec this guy with health and blocking and vampirism and sacrifices. This guy never dies. Oh, that's a very even beginning to the game. Oh, what? Fastia too? I just realized he's already like 70% done. Okay, I am very curious what Mad Hat will do with tier 2. Nothing iron related just yet. I'm not sure what the plan is. But it's gotta be something interesting. Might be early keepers. But keepers aren't very good against Dark Elves, so I'm not sure yet. The reason keepers aren't good against Dark Elves is because their magic armor got nerfed. And now they have minus 25% magic armor, so the spiders do actually considerable damage against them. And yeah, we have got the infiltrators lined up, coming out of the Hall of Pain. Good worker harassment from the Mad Hat, by the way. Yeah, I'm very curious what this is for. There's no iron, so actually it doesn't do anything. Could have been a lot of extra bases, but maybe it was an accident. I don't know. It's pretty easy to do stuff like that. Oh, don't tell me. No way. There's no way he's gonna go after the golem. This is for Medusas, yes. Yeah, that's good if it's a Medusa steal. Yeah, very easy kill on a single Medusa there. The others will be more grouped up though. That soul explosion only hit the one Medusa though. Yeah, very good cleanup by Penny. Should put him on level 5, I think. Doesn't matter if Mad Hat gets the last hit, I think he'll be happy to take that. Not level 5 in the end. Very close though. And that's a Soul Catharsis, I think? Yeah, he got himself Soul Catharsis. This is a damage focused Guardian of Nor. Very interesting. So that's gonna make Debilitating Blow deal 260 magic damage. That's a lot. Soul Explosion also 169. Whoa, damn dude. That's strong. Especially if he gets to level 5 and gets Soul Explosion too. It's gonna be 195. I don't on a stupidly short cooldown. More infiltrators and spiders are coming in. Scouting post upgrading, and there will be another Hall of Pain. This is still a town hall though. We're very far away from tier 2. But yeah, Dark Elf wants to go pretty wide. As upgrading a sector doesn't give you more benefits than upgrading a flag. I'm pretty sure this is cheaper. 9 and 10 versus 12 and 10, so yep, it's easy to go wide. Anyway, what's Mad Hat doing with his tier 2? Not much. He's a little bit population blocked right now. We've got Iron Mines coming in though. That's good. And oh, there's the bullets. Might be able to get that scouting post, but actually not. There's not enough units here. And the Guardian of Nor will be able to hold this. Yeah, if... Oh, wait! Somehow manages to get it done. That's pretty good. But yeah, the Guardian of Nor is level 5 now with those kills. And let's see what the pickup is. I'd love to see a Mark of Corruption play for once. It would be really interesting, but I'm not sure he has the focus for that. Like, you would need more than one Deep Waters point to really make that useful. In fact, if you have double concentration, I'd prefer to see I pick 3 Deep Waters points. Man, I understand that it's not a priority to assign your hero skills, but it's so frustrating to cast. I want to talk about that skill point. Ooh, Frontier Force upgrades in the nick of time there. Mad Hat will probably not be able to save the base now. Oh, I mean to kill the base. Too many spiders doing work here. Okay, it's gonna be the Soul Shield. And a Soul Explosion level 2. And Penny is probably starting to think about tier 2. Oh no! Oh, this is so painful. Okay, the reason why it's so hard to notice that this is happening is when you bell a building, the workers in it don't show up as idle. It's actually very, very painful. So the other problem is that there's currently no Stonecutter for Penny. So he wasn't actually thinking about tier 2 because he didn't plan for it. He can't afford it. Yeah, bell buildings should absolutely count as idle. Absolutely. But they do not right now. There's a Soul Shield, and suddenly the Guardian of North's attack speed is doubled. The damage is doubled, I believe. Yes, the attack speed is increased by 25%. And his resistances go nuts. I think Mad Hat's in a lot of trouble. You kind of want to be even with Dark Elves since sector count's not behind. Especially in Evergreen Forest, it's just such a hard map to cross. If Dark Elf gets a foothold here, it's gonna be nearly impossible to stop him. Spending has been pretty decent, so that's not the trouble here. It's already 12 minutes, so having a bit of a float is okay. Obviously, you wanna do what you can to spend it. 4 barracks, kind of enough to do so. And there is a wave of units coming in. Upgrade infantrymen are happening, but there's currently not a whole lot of them. Penny is gonna have so many souls to harvest once he actually reaches tier 2, which is now. Spire of Souls should be pretty much instantaneous, but it does cost 20 stones, so that's gonna take a moment to gear up. And yeah, he's just gonna upgrade this sector here. There are 49 unclaimed echoes. That is a lot of echo. It's funny that only this sector shows it, all the others don't. But it's so useful. Should that just be enabled everywhere? What do you guys think? I kinda like it. It gives you a good idea of how much it's worth. Ooh! That Wolfguard commander got wrecked. 260 damage from this thing. And yeah, this Guardian Lore died fast as well. That was not a tanky build, right? So yeah, that's gonna happen. Only shows with tier 3 resources, right? It's a good point, Xset. Scrap should be shown. Yep. So it's got a connection with the Aria? Or the Moon Silver. I don't think there's Black Ash in this. Oh, there's the Black Ash actually. My bad. Okay, Mad Hat is crossing the map. He's got the Oak Shields. And the Warhammers too now. This Frontier Post never had a chance. I'm not sure the Guardian of North can save this, honestly. Probably not. I'm gonna guess not. good damage that he does, but that's a full surround on the base, so there goes Ripples. Mad Hat on 80 population, unfortunately population blocked, and his base is also getting hit. Wolfguard Commander's coming in. Oh, that should be a kill on the Guardian of Nor. That's really good news for the Mad Hat. Also should be able to come home and defend the base if he really wanted to, but probably not a bad idea to steal this sector. No, it's teleport back, so he'll be opting in to save the fortified outpost, of course. Spin to win is pretty good. How did he not level up from that? Like, oh, he's getting close. A lot of spiders are going down. That should be a level 5 right there. And there it is. Instantly picking up Earth Shatter. And actually, he's got Replenishing Strike too. He's got Shadow Strike too. So that will help him a lot with taking down the hero. He's got oh no, he's got the hardest and he didn't equip. He'll realize, I think, at some point, but damn, that Wolfguard Commander uses pretty good. Infiltrators are getting pretty weak, and the infantrymen should be able to do their work. The blue pool is usually Arya. Wow, just here. Really? Oh, we've got now the no equip situation is still on. Mad Hat going tier 3 though, and I think he's gonna allow those infiltrators to no, he's got 2 boys working away at this and also keeping a bunch of puppets. Very good micro, making sure that he can take down this as quickly as possible, and now should notice the no equip situation, and he does. It's all sorted out. Penny still has the unclaimed echo in the sector, but I don't believe for 1 second that it's still 49. That's gonna be a lot more than 49. He loses the base anyhow, and that should be up for the taking now from Mad Hat. Really good comeback in this game, and suddenly he doubles Penny's population. Man, Penny is in trouble suddenly. All these bases are not upgraded. He's got negative blitz, so he won't be able to do it for a while. Of course, recycling this hunting cabin should fix that situation, but yeah, he's still got a bunch of idle workers. Souls are starting to be gathered. Mad Hat at 100 population, upgrading this flag now, getting a billet, so should be able to resume production in just a moment. Yeah, it's a pretty solid army he's got. 27 infantry. Yeah, this border fortress is toast. There's also 15 arbalists, so if the Guardian of Nor comes around, it will be killed quick. And he better get some items. Oh no, he's also got the no equip situation on both of these. Both of these beautiful items. Man, this shield is so meaningful. Doubles your block chance. He's also about to hit level 6. So close. But yeah, Mad Hat cleans up everything. All these bases leave behind precious resources, so as he upgrades the flags, he only gets richer. No stone here. I think Mad Hat could really use an extra stone cutter or something. Now upgrading the barracks, which actually is a huge strain on his resources. Ouchies. Scout post is gonna be going down. Oh! Scion! Walls of Steel. In this case, bright blue balls. I'll see more. Such a good unit. Seriously. Oh, they're getting weak. You gotta be really careful with this. Oh no. Actually, none of them died. Well done, Mad Hat. What did you get? Omnipotence. Not bad, not bad. So, the dank elves have 155 echo in this sector. Holy crap. So that Wolfguard Commander is level 7. 4 points are available here. I'd say just dump that in the auras. Damn, the Scion just exploded in the middle of nowhere. Oh, there were 2 more. So the infantrymen are a little bit weakened. And the Guardian of Nor has still got a lot to say about this. He's got his equips done. I think Mad Hat is starting to be in trouble now that he's having to fight the sleepers over there. There's actually 4 sleepers in this army, maybe 5. Yep, 5 sleepers total. And he's got a few idols, unfortunately. The Spires of Souls are not rallied to the hero. That is also a very important thing to do. You just select all your upgrade buildings like this, whatever your hotkey is, and then you right click on the portrait of the Guardian of Nor, and in the process try not to right click on the potions because they will actually consume them. Left click, right click, both of them do it. Very annoying when that happens. Champions are here, and they're actually a pretty good counter to the sleepers, as they have a lot more health. That's a lot of echo here to pick up. Like, if you're Penny, you're gonna want a piece of that for sure. And you'll be able to keep training Scions for the rest of eternity. So, yeah, I'd say go for that. Currently, just a small hit squad. If Mad Hat can get his macro going, which I think he is. He's already got 3 champs. He's getting the medics going. Sweeping Strikes is coming in. Has he got Aria collection going? Not yet, and he actually doesn't have space for it, so the distillery is actually gonna be over here. Oh, that's unlucky. Okay, the only other sector with Aria is here and here. It's got the flag, so you could technically get started on it. There's 600 Aria there. It's amazing. Or both. Jasir is definitely both. That's what I think. At least we got 1 Scion. Come on, Penny, take this. It's so juicy. Like, never sat for doing both. Well done. See peeps on YouTube? You could be here for a New Year's party. Just gotta follow the Twitch. Oh, the Scion blows up the last possible second there. That's unfortunate. Champions and the catapult doing work here on that golem. Minus 20 siege resist. So that's actually pretty meaningful there. Level 8 on the commander. Let's see it. Oh, that's pure brute force. Oh my god. No auras. Me very confused. You know, Penny is getting freebies here with his little hit squad. It's actually insane that he's getting to do that. If Mad Hat just teleports onto that, I think he crushes it. So I'd love to see him try and do that. It's probably too late to save the base now. Not sure where he's going. He must be looking away or macroing or something. That's unlucky. Won't be able to get the slam in either. Griffins should be interesting. Their ability has been recently buffed. Easy to get it. And, oh wait, that's a focus ring. Nice. Mad Hat has 11k, so he could buy 2 skill potions and just get all the auras going. Yeah, burps are pretty good. Let's see if Mad Hat is getting the upgrades. It's in the academy. Oh, not yet. He's getting the mesmerization for Mentalist, actually. No Mentalist yet. Do these guys have the Aria infused golds? No. But it's cute. Cute last. Yeah. That probably should be first together with the sweeping strikes. Penny is starting to get going with his population though, and ooh, okay, the Scions actually didn't have their upgrade, which means that they don't knock down anything. The champions are kind of a good match for the sleepers, but I'm not sure numerically they're there. It doesn't look like they are. And let me tell you, the sleepers are amazing at killing Arbalists if they get in there. Which it looks like they are. Oh man, they're gonna crush this. The splits just haven't been there. Even the birds are suffering against the sleepers as the area of effect attacks do hit the air units in this. Spin to win does a lot of damage here to the sleepers, but they're still going. And they're still a threat to the Wolfguard commander, so she's gonna pull back. Been a while since we've taken a look at Penny. Oh, he actually sacrifices one of his sleepers to heal the others. I mean, fair enough, they get a lot of health back real fast. He's got Striders, he's got Emissaries, so tier 3 is in. And he's starting to switch to farms soon, no doubt. At least in some of the bases. These are not yet border fortresses, so he stayed on fortified. Instead of going up to borders. There's a lot of farms in this base especially, wow. How many Spires of Souls are we talking? 5 Spires at the moment. Not a whole lot of upgrades just yet. Sweeping Strikes is done for the sleepers, and we've got, I mean, we've seen that before. And we've also got the knockdowns on the Scions, which I forgot the name of suddenly. Wait, that's not the sleeper upgrade name either. I'm completely forgetting the name suddenly. Emissary is the coolest unit. And another. Oh man. I think Mad Hat's getting cleaned up now. 170 population to 56. This is too much. Penny really got going with this sleeper spam. And now the Striders in addition and the Emissaries. That is a very powerful army. Check Mad Hat's hero. Oh! Have we got respecs? He respect? No more spin to win, no more fatal blow. We got triple tenacity, so 9% block chance for each active aura. If we had Hymn of Retaliation, that would be absolutely through the roof. Oh my god. So the weapon gives, what, 5%? That's a block ring, which is currently not equipped, unfortunately. And then you'd get 9 times free help. What's the math? That's 27% plus 5. It should be 32 block chance. That's actually crazy. I think Mad Hat is gonna sort it out soon. But Hero's dead, unfortunately. I know he's missing an aura. Oh, plus he'd have the ring! So it will be 37% block chance. Maximum. Emissaries are absolutely crazy here. There's a bunch of scatties, but they're not fighting. It's actually a pretty hard thing to get them fighting, and it looks like Mad Hat is gonna resign this one. Aw, man. I was getting excited for that mega block chance Wolfguard commander, but even so, against Striders and Sleepers, that is gonna be a big ask to make that work. Emissary and stuff. Did he actually have health? No. No, health would be a good addition as well. This one is over. We'll have to see how game 2 goes. Spawning in the red color, playing as the trolls. This is Mad Hat, but technically Mad Hat is also a random player, so he didn't actually select trolls. And on the other side, we have got Penny. We switched off of Dark Elves to Trolls. He actually picked them. Oh, he put down all of starting buildings. What? And we're gonna see a Plaguebringer mirror. Just like Saitama versus Ra. But the map this time is gonna be Hard Rock, so quite a different situation. And we've seen this map in a bunch of show matches before, but I don't believe in a tournament that we've done it. Got this bug where I have to switch the player views to see the full map revealed. But as I scout it, that will fix itself. So you normally go around the back like this after you take the first sector here. I'm sure Mad Hat will do that, as it's very difficult to go through the middle. But maybe he won't. Maybe he will go around. Anyway, let's take a quick look at the spell pickups. It should be just Deep Waters, honestly, and Brute Force. Brings along a Smasher. And yeah, he's just gonna go through the back. Surprised by no teleport. Could speed things up. Penny is not messing around, and he's just gonna go north directly, which means that he gets this extra Godstone sector at the top for sure now. I can't actually see the Godstone because it's not revealed. But there's a Godstone here, please believe me. First sector is gonna be super delayed for Penny because he made the extra buildings. It should be done now, but it's gonna be stuck. Yeah, you gotta pace your workers. You see, this tree chopper is not even active, so definitely losing out a little bit there. No huge deal, but every little bit counts, right? Goes down pretty quick. Yeah, you can see how different this pathing is. Like, even if Mad Hat had teleported back, he would only save the walking time of a sector and a half, so he'd be up here now, whereas Penny is already... he's gonna be here, I guess, yeah. So Penny was gonna take the sector no matter what. Can he upgrade it? Probably not. So it's still possible that Mad Hat will win the fight, but will Penny actually get to steal these creeps? Because that is one possibility. And he is technically closer to it right now. So I think there's a good chance that Penny will just go and steal this. Man, that's a problem for sure. Yeah, that hurts. It's gonna be level 3 with that. then he teleports home, takes these down, maybe like 3.5. Oh, Mad Hat does deny a little bit of XP there. Very important to pace yourself with Feast on Disease. It does a lot of damage. Meta still has a chance to deny this top sector. But there's a Godstone, so fairly easy for Penny to reinforce. Not so much for Mad Hat. He does decide to leave. Mad Hat does decide to leave as well. I would have liked to see him try to take that back, but maybe he feels like he can take on the big creeps. And if he gets that 3 smashers, that should be actually pretty easy, especially if he gets to pull them. Anyway, there goes level 3.5 for Penny. Actually, I haven't taken a look at his skills, but it's gotta be pretty standard, right? Yeah, he's holding on to 2 points. I'm not sure I love that right now. I could pick up easily some brute force at least. And improve the creep clearing speed. Oh, Mad Hat is gonna go and fight for the creeps of Penny. So that's fair enough. His creeps were stolen, so he's gonna make up for it and steal whatever he can from Penny. Maybe pick off a smasher or two so that Penny can't actually fight against those creeps. I'm not sure how far these guys will go though. I think they turn around this point. Maybe I'm wrong about that. How far do they go? Okay, they do turn around. No, they don't. So Penny has managed to do the pull, but Mad Hat is here, and he's gonna take down quite a few of these, actually. Ideally, he'll save Feast on Disease for the Smasher. Ooh, that did so much damage. Looking for a kill. He'll take a potion. That's a kill right there, for sure. Well done. Oof. Can Mad Hat actually upgrade this flag? I keep forgetting the cost of... Almost. No, he's upgrading another. Where is his... I can't see it. Oh, here. Okay, Penny is still holding on to his points, even though he's not level 4. Oh, he did spend some. So he's got Tiring Attack level 2. What's the difference between level 1 and 2? Oh, it increases the weakening, okay. Right. But it only lasts 3 seconds. I guess you can keep permanently weakening something, a single target, if you just keep doing your autos. Not the undead. But it does also stack with your plague. Or disease, rather. Mad Hat's gonna be doing the same thing on this side, I'm sure. He's level 4 right now, and he's got himself some better armor. I actually don't get to see this level 2 armor very often, so let's take a look. Okay, it's not nasty like the level 3 armor. Interesting. And he does have a fight hut and 1 scrap board. Where is it? I don't even know where the scrap is on this map, honestly. idea. Okay, there's the scrap board, and there's the scrap next to the iron, of course. Oh, big fight in the middle. Mad Hat does reach level 5, Penny as well. So we should be seeing the Plague Orbs in a moment. And right now, it's certainly got the potential for Yeetus Deletus. 2 for 2 so far. Mad Hat Smashers are very, very weak, so I think the best thing you can do with them right now is to train them into like throwers or anything, really. He has the stone. And all that stuff. He's got 10 Smashers right now of a double Fight Hat production. Penny has just a single Fight Hat, so Mad Hat can definitely outproduce him very quickly, but the throwers would be doing great against Smashers, so that is definitely a huge threat. And overall, Penny has been doing a great job expanding. They're currently on equal sector count still, but having the Godstone up north is extremely useful. Then again, so is the middle one, so there's that. Oh, if Mad Hat can hit the scrapper and the throwing camp, that would be sick. Didn't manage to kill the Skull Crusher there. Ooh, with the weakening and the Plague Orb, that did a lot of work. Penny is starting to be in a little bit of trouble now. He's down 1 unit and a lot of his throwers are weak. I think that Plaguebringer might actually go down. Look at those reduced resistances. Oh my god. Plague level 2 plus the weakening from the tiring attack is just so powerful. So it's minus 13 and minus 20 here. That's crazy. The minus 36 resistances for that single target. So if you ever wonder why the Plaguebringer does so much damage, that's why. Because he weakens the crap out of you, and then he hits you with some powerful single target stuff like the Plague Bolt and the Feast on Disease. And then he still has Plague Orb. I mean, this is Plague Bolt. This is Plague Orb, yes. But he's got all these damage skills. It's... If you can utilize that correctly, it will do so much work. What do I personally benefit more? Well, a donation gives me almost 100% of the money. It's like 95% after paywall fees. But for subs, you guys get stuff. Whereas for a donation, you guys don't really get stuff. And maybe that is something that we should change. But any support is very much appreciated, and you don't have to do it, you know? But if you do it, it's definitely helping. Anyways, there is a system in place to support the tournaments with the MetaPlay subscription system on the website. So when the league starts, check that out. That is going to be the best way to help with tournaments. And thanks for asking, Rising Sun. And thanks for all your support so far. And in general. By the way, nobody uses these telescopes much. It's pretty useful to see when people cross the track. Here goes the fight. Oh, Plague Orb is gonna hit all these plagued units. Ouch. That does a lot of damage. So the way telescopes works, guys, is this entire track gets illuminated. You'll see everything that's happening all the way. You just got a Parker unit there, which, okay, in a troll matchup, that is 6 population. maybe you don't want to do that. But if you have a weak unit, you might as well. Just regen there. Problem is, it's likely to get picked off. It's more viable for something like Dark Elves or Orcs, where you just park a Goblin or a Spider there. Park a Scrapper? I guess so. That's a really good point. Once the scrap piles are gone, of course. Oh! That Plaguebringer is getting weak, but applies Plague to every unit, and the Plague Orb pretty much finishes them off. Mad Hat has got a beautiful surround, and is gonna get a lot of kills before these guys teleport out. Lose the hero, however. But that's fine. It was a good exchange, and I think it's leveled up at the end there. Yeah, he's not level 6 yet, but Penny might be. Yes, he is level 6. So he's got 3 points in Brute Force. He's got Feast on Disease too, which is great. He's got Tiring Attack 3, which is minus 30 resistances. Plus this is minus 13 resistances, so minus 43 resistance to whatever he hits, if they have Plague. That's disgusting. It's Omega nasty. Current population counts are relatively even, with a little lead for Mad Hat. And so, of course, got the wall breakers, so, you know, that could be pretty scary. I'm not sure I like the Spy Flingers very much, guys, honestly. They're better than the throwers, but not by a crazy amount. Might be just worth it to get more throwers. Ooh, Mad Hat is like, yeah, I've got more damage. But they end up Sharp Eye of the Tribe? Mad Hat is tier 2! And he's stolen the banner. Trying to upgrade, not gonna happen, of course, I think. Although, if he gets on top of these, yeah, he's gonna get the base. It's actually sick. He's still got the Sharp Eye of the Tribe here. It's gonna fall now after the next hit of that. Oh, he saved it. The repair is so powerful. Oh my goodness, it is so strong. If he could hit that Skull Crusher, the thrower tower might actually finish it off. Oh my god, he saved the base. He killed the entire army of Penny. That's a Mad Hat win right there. Dude, Mad Hat is troll main. It's confirmed. He's been hiding this information from us ever since. He says he's a random player. He's a troll main. You know how it is. Oh, corpse troll. So when these guys die, they do a weakening, but we'll not get to see it. Game's over. Nice win for Mad Hat, equalizing the series 1-1. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, Penny's a strong player. So, very nice win for Mad Hat here. They've been looking pretty close in these. Spawning in the red color, getting Dark Elves. This is the Mad Hat. He actually plays random, but got the Dark Elves in this one. And on the other side, playing as the Orange Elves, this is Pennywise. All the elves. Ranger versus Guardian of North, so let's take a look at those skills. Ooh! What happened here? We're stuck! Get out of here! Okay, good job pulling with the Pathfinder. So the undead are now being attacked by the capital. And anyway, for the skills, we've got Hail of Arrows, we got Spirit of the Forest, and Deep Waters. Spirit of the Forest has actually not been cast, and I don't think the baddies have been pulled. They have not, so Penny still has the creeps up here, which he didn't take. That's unlucky. Mad Hat might have done it. I think he did. That doesn't look like 4 though. Oh, it is. He got 4. So yeah, he's off to a good start with the Guardian of Nor here. Let's take a look. Soul Explosion, Debilitating Blow, Brute Force, Blocking Momentum, and Deep Waters. I like that he's taking Blocking Momentum. That is just a very important part, I think. Playing the Guardian of Nor against elves, you want to go really for that tanky build. I'd actually skip the Brute Force, to be honest. So what I've been doing personally is I actually, instead of that, I just put that point in Deep Waters and get a tankier Guardian of Nor. It's pretty important to survive the tier 2 units. But maybe Mad Hat can make something happen in the early game. We'll have to see. Getting the early Stonecutter, so it should be a fast tier 2. Upgraded the top base first, which has got the Godstone. Understandable. Although that usually doesn't get bullied much or anything. And he's gotten all the way up here, and he's ahead of the Ranger. What? How? How? Scoozy? Teleports are doing work, man. He's gonna steal another flag. Oh, the block from the bandits. Absolute mafia stopping him. Yeah, he gets another ensign, so Pennywise is gonna be start for map, man. And let me tell you, that Guardian of Nor can keep going for a while. So a flag fight should happen here. Ooh, the Ranger is getting so low. Penny having to use a potion. And even though I think he stole that a potion there, no? Never mind. I think not. He's just behind by 1 now. Mad Hat gets a lot of these sectors sorted out. That's really nice for him. More creep stealing. Well, they should put him on level 4. I really like this little thing when Elven players actually remove a worker here. Gets their economy going so much better. And he does have a little bit to spend, so yeah. I was gonna say he should upgrade the space, and he did. He's getting a Stonecutter now, so we're looking at a relatively fast tier 2. 3 bases before tier 2. Might get this one as well though. As he does have the resources to do it. Might as well. Oh, I really like the fast tier 2. You get beetles, and there's not a whole lot the elves can do about them. So long as you keep avoiding the fights, and you just harass workers and stop iron mines from coming up, I think it's one of the best ways to play this matchup, actually. It's not a particularly strong way to play most matchups, but it's really good against the elves, because the elven players just don't really play guardians anymore. What? Rising Sun? Dude, I've got a whole league
Rising
coming up.
RTS donated
Okay.
$50. Take it to your next couple that maybe name it after me, even I'm not playing SF3 ATM. Love your content.
Okay, we will sort something out. Thank you very much for your donation, Rising Sun. I will talk to you after this, after this stream. If you're still awake, I don't know. It might be tomorrow if you're not awake. Wow. Okay, we'll sort something out. I'll discuss with you the options. So you'll get a bit of insider information then. You will be still awake. Okay, great. So we've got this series, we've got Night Hunter versus Herzog and Gecko versus Falon still to cast. And then I guess I'll talk to you. Might play a campaign level though. Yeah, I'll probably play a campaign level as well. So I hope that's not too late for you. But yeah, thank you very much for the $50, man. That's crazy. You really didn't have to though. You knew what's coming. Oh man. Okay, great. Well, let's see what Mad Hat does with this tier 2. Spire of Souls, Iron Mines. There's no Dark Temple. It's not gonna be Sleepers, right? Sleepers are not very good against elves because they just make protectors and they basically double their resistances against sleepers, so that would not be very good. Meanwhile, Penny is also in tier 2. So generally speaking, the elves, well, both of the elves love tier 2, right? But dark elves are a little bit more interested in staying in tier 1, except in this matchup, I think, where you can go around the beetles a lot. But anyway, that's not the plan for the Mad Hat. He actually got a double Hall of Pain. I'm just not sure what he's doing with it. Obviously, he's waiting for the resources to come in, and he's creeping. What I'm curious about is what he'll actually do with it. It looks like sleepers. That seems to be the setup. Cool. Mad Hat should be able to reach level 5 with this very easily. Actually, he's gonna way exceed that because he stole so many creeps early, so 5.5 actually. Curious to see where he puts those. Penny has not really been going after the powerful creeps. Lots of infiltrators here from Mad Hat for sure. No other units just yet. The Hall of Paints are currently idle. And we've got Blakefield. No Soul Shield? That is a damage build. That was Soul Explosion, triple Brute Force. What is going on? There is no more creeps for Mad Hat to take. No easy ones at least. And Penny's kind of everywhere, so yeah. That could be a problem. Mad Hat switching over to some more wood cutting, as Dark Elves always are very hungry for wood. That's a lot of infiltrators, seriously. Is this gonna be a... Ah, there's the sleepers, okay. I was starting to think it might be an infiltrator blitz thing, but not gonna be the case. Probably a Whirling Blades, and then I could see I could see actually the basilisks in addition to this. Just try to take down the elven bases before they get too big. Got a lot of food, so should be able to afford it. But needs the souls. As for Penny, he's getting Wardens, he's getting Protectors, so that is gonna be very hard for the sleepers and infiltrators to fight against. We'll have to see how that goes. I would argue not very well, but if Mad Hat gets a big army, he could maybe put a stop to it before it gets too big. You could also just go Scions with the knockdown, then that should be pretty good. Ooh, the Ranger is struggling against that many units. Also good takedown on the Iron Mine workers. And Meta should be able to get back a bit of the map at least. There's a lot of unupgraded flags here still. So if he goes and finds them all, that can go a really long way. Penny has so many resources though, so I think he's gotta be thinking about upgrading the worker counts. He's gotta be thinking about upgrading bases, getting more iron mines going, getting more groves going. You know, spending all that on a huge army. If he maxes out in tier 2, there's very little Dark Elves can do about it in tier 2 themselves. They have to go tier 3, they have to get Yoshis, aka Striders, and oh, there's actually level 6 from Mad Hat in a moment. And now he gets the Soul Shield. And Plague Field level 2 for that sweet duration. Only 1 deep water, wow. I mean, Soul Shield is free, so I guess it's not that bad. You proc 2 spells normally. Guardians? What? Okay, there's a scary army. It's not very big yet. Like I said, Mad Hat can do a lot of work before this really begins becoming a problem. But killing a grove probably ain't it. He killed all these units though, that would have been huge, but I think it's a bit too early for him to be able to do that. As the sleepers are probably not up. Oh, they are upgraded. The spiders are upgraded too. So they have a 20% chance to apply impaired. Ooh, everyone is weakened. This is the time of the sleepers. They're doing actually a ton of work. Wow, I guess I underappreciated the power of the weakening. That's actually crazy. Definitely more than cancels out the Protector Aura. Yeah, I guess sleepers with weakening are just extremely powerful. But so is this. And the fact that Mad Hat went with the Brute Force just means that this weakening is more powerful as well. Minus 40%, so yep, definitely cancels. Unfortunately, Penny has so much of the map, so I'd say that's a problem long term. Mad Hat's doing his best to clear up some of these. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. We got a lot of wood out of these buildings too. But he's still stuck on level 4. Is there any... There's still some skellies, so he should have been going after those for sure. Unfortunately, Unending Volley wouldn't be a good spell against the Guardian of Nor. If the Guardian of Nor gets Soul of Arsu, he'll make himself immune. If he has Teleport, he'll just teleport out of the way, so you can't really make that spell work against the Guardian, unfortunately. Penny is not gonna he's not gonna get the gear? What? Oh, he did. He did. He just didn't equip it. Yeah, he's trying to defend here. There's also another shop, so later on he could be getting some weapons, but this is already used up, so I'm just not sure that Mad Hat can take on this army right now. They're equal population. 11 sleepers? Okay, you know what? Maybe he can. Maybe he can fight this. I'm gonna teleport back, so just gonna leave. This is actually a really even game, but Penny is starting to cut ahead in population, and that's terrifying. He's got currently a lot of growths, 5 total. Any upgrades? Smithy is in, and Savage Blows have been upgraded for the Protectors, so they have Cleave now. We got a double Dark Temple. And tier 3 for Mad Hat. Yoshis are coming in. The Yoshis, they completely changed the dynamic here in favor of the Dark Elves, so you can max out somehow. That's gonna go a really long way. I don't think that Border Fortress is savable. Maybe Mad Hat will teleport to try to save it, but it's too many elves. I think you gotta leave that alone. Don't pull the trigger, and it should be good, because look at this. There's so many buildings here. These will all get destroyed. Mad Hat will upgrade this. Even iron to be picked up. So yeah, this is great for Mad Hat. Just wait for those Yoshis to come in. Take a big fight then. What magic units is he making? Scions, so that should be good. It's also got the Sweeping Burst upgrade, which will knock down the enemies. So, yeah, okay, maybe he'll lose 2 bases, but again, he took so many other bases, so it should be fine, right? Okay, some souls. He's got 3 Scions, 3 Striders. This isn't too bad. Mad Hat might be actually able to take the next fight. Then again, Penny's gonna be thinking about the High Sanctum soon, I think. Currently doesn't have the wood for it, but that's only a matter of moments, I think. Oh, that's not a very fortified base to fight next to. Should be a good sacrifice. Ooh, the Scions kind of get terrible detonations. And no weakening until just now. Now that is gonna change a lot, and Penny is just instantly gonna leave. But Protectors fell, and it looks like it's only dead spiders. I think that might be a sleeper there. Yeah, that's a lot of dead elves, actually. So good choice by Penny to leave. But population-wise, he's making a lot of stuff behind this, right? Like, all of these groves are active, and the training time of these units is just 20 seconds each. So the Mad Hat is going to be struggling for resources as he just lost a lot of bases. Also 20-second production times. But yeah, currently doesn't have a whole lot of staying power with this army. I don't think he needs to, he should not take this fight. Definitely not. No weakening again. The Sweeping Burst does do damage, but oh no. Down to 100 population. Penny is at 154. That is just very dominant right now. And I think those Wanderers are just gonna become a problem as well if they reach high counts, as their attacks go through entire armies. Especially if you can upgrade them in Tech 3. That can go a super long way. More Spires of Souls coming in. Unfortunately, Mad Hat is still low on wood, which is very unfortunate. It's insane, actually, how much wood Dark Elves need to get things going. But then again, if you throw down 5 buildings at the same time, that's gonna hurt. Oh, the main ran out of wood, so that's also not helping. Anyway, the fight is going down. Oh no, the Scion exploded on the banner. That's always painful. Got a good number of Yoshis, but it's still not there. Nowhere near enough to match the Wardens at the moment. They have a lot of damage here. 125 Pierce and 50 Magic, so... the volley is a condition, yes. Oh, that's a decent fight actually for the Mad Hat, but unfortunately for him, the weakening didn't affect a whole lot of units, and the Striders being in the front is not very helpful. Oh my god, that's a huge army from Penny. He's got 165 population, 64 now, and Mad Hat is down to 46. This is this the end? All Penny needs is just a few ballista, and I think he's done. Oh my god. So many more. 31 wardens! And he's in tier 3. So much food as well. That is brutal. If he's gonna upgrade it, this is just savage. It's absolute savagery. Currently no Lenya is being harvested anywhere. It's pretty expensive to get it going, to be fair. Oh, this base is about to run out of iron. This one already did. Man has a bunch of Yoshis and Penny leaves immediately. Yeah, he knows not to take these kind of fights between the border fortress and the best unit in the game. Probably not safe to stay. Oh, that Basilisk is gonna instantly die. That's an ouchie. Yeah, they look big, but they're squishy. Good health pool, but that's about it. That's all they got. Ooh, that Guardian Nor is just not tanky enough. I mean, the damage build is interesting, but focus firing is gonna hurt. Striders are kind of holding their own, but it's not enough against that many wardens. Just too many of them. Even the border fortress is not gonna hold. Mad Hat won't be able to repair it as he's in negative wood. Very negative wood. And that's that for the base. The resources in the Hall of Pain are gonna be dropped as well. There's a 36 population against almost 120. So I think we can speed this ahead. This is only gonna last a few more moments if Penny decides to push for the throat. The weakening is attempted and the sleepers are doing work there against the protectors, but that many wardens is just not gonna happen. Unfortunately, Mad Hat is going to lose this one. Fortunately for Penny, he moves on to the next round, which is gonna be against Saitama. So yeah, that's a hard one, buddy. But well done. Pretty good macro here. Showed Mad Hat who's boss. And well done to Mad Hat as well. Definitely interesting build with the sleeper and the weakening.